Hi and welcome to Belgian Diecast Restorations. I'm Johan, and for this week I have another classic German car on the turntable. This is the Mercedes-Benz 220 SE by Lesney. This model was produced in the Matchbox range as number 53B from 1963 to 1967. With at least 55 years on the counter, this car has had quite some adventures and it probably had several little owners in its lifespan, leaving this car in a very rough state. The red paint is flaking, the windscreen is broken, the axles are rusted and both A-pillars are cracked at the base. We have quite some work ahead to give this little old guy a makeover and send him into well-deserved retirement. So let's get out the tools and get started. The model is held by two rivets, one in the front and one in the rear. I drilled them out to remove the bottom plate holding the wheels. Inside the model we have the interior, the broken window unit and the two doors, which are just held in place by the interior. With the bottom plate removed, I can grind off the axle ends to remove the wheels. One goes off pretty easily, but the other is wedged in rust and needs some persuasion to come off. The body, the doors and the bottom plate are now ready to have the paint stripped. The axles will spend the night in household vinegar to remove the rust. The interior and the wheels go to the ultrasonic cleaner to remove most of the dirt. The exhausted paint on the body, the doors and the bottom plate didn't put up much of a fight. I wirebrush all the metal parts to prepare them for painting. With the body cleaned up, I can fix the cracked A-pillars. I use super glue and baking soda to fix the A-pillars in place. Then I file and sand away the excess material until I get a smooth surface. Since the doors and the windscreen all need to fit around the area, I have very little room to work with and have to make sure that everything is flush. I test fit the doors to make sure that they still fit. Later I will find out that it would have been a good idea to test fit the window also. Next I drill two 1.5mm pilot holes in the front and rear rivet posts. Then I tap a 2mm screw thread and fix a screw in order to close up the model later. With the old paint removed and the A-pillars repaired, I can prime the body and the doors with AK Interactive Grey Primer. bottom plate gets a coat of black primer. Then I spray the body and doors with Motip Ruby Red. The bottom plate is sprayed with high gloss black. When the color coat has dried, I can take care of the detailing with Tamiya X11 Chrome Silver. This model always had a detailed front bumper, grille and headlights. The older grey wheel issues of this car also had a chromed rear bumper. All the paint on the bumpers was gone on this model, but since this is a later regular wheels model, only the front should be detailed. When the paint is cured, I airbrush all the painted parts with Vallejo polyurethane gloss varnish. The interior came out nice in the ultrasonic cleaner. I just give it a little extra scrub with a toothbrush and window cleaning liquid. The axles have returned from the vinegar and I wire brush them until they are nice and shiny again. The axle, which was the most corroded, suffers from some pitting, but since we won't see the axle, I won't bother with it. The wheels also get a scrub with a toothbrush and window cleaning liquid. The paint is cured and all the parts are cleaned, so it's time to put the model back together. I first attach the wheels and axles back to the bottom plate. I use my watchmaker's anvil and a small hammer to form a new axle end to keep the wheels in place. The window unit is busted and can't be reused. I got a third-party replacement from Model Car Parts in the Netherlands. It's of a slightly thicker plastic, but at least it won't break that easily. First I drop in the new window piece and this immediately breaks the welds of the Apillars. Like I said earlier, I didn't have much room to provide a stable support for the glue, so the weld was pretty thin to begin with. Off camera I use a small drop of super glue to stabilize the brakes, without using baking soda this time. The glue dries clear, so as long as I don't spill it all over the model, it won't be visible. Next I can put in the doors and the interior, which holds them in place. And finally, I can close up the car with the bottom plate and secure it with 2 screws. First, let's see what we started out with. This Mercedes-Benz 220 SE is more than half a century old and was showing its age. Most of the paint was gone, the window was broken, the A-pillars were cracked and the axles were rusted. And here is our model after restoration with a brand new paint coat, fresh detailing, a new window piece and shiny polished axles and wheels. After assembling the model, I did some touching up on the glued brakes of the A-pillars off camera, so the seams won't show that much. Like Bob Ross would have said, it's our little secret. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and tick that notification bell. More restorations are coming up. See you in the next video.